Alright, welcome back to Calamar Ag. My name is Matt. It is, what is it, the 23rd of October. The crop outside is changing quick. We have some peas that we're getting ready to desiccate, but we've had 18 mils of rain the other day and we could get another up to 18 mils in 2 days' time. So this rain would have been handy a month ago, would have added a bit more to our bottom dollar, but anyway, it is what it is. Farmers like to complain about the weather, but we are working on the big girl, getting it ready for harvest. So we have, we pulled the draper belts off every year to clean underneath them. Also, that way, mice, rats, not somewhere they can't really hide. Yeah, so we've got them all back on. We also had to put on a new skid pad. New tray, tightened up a chain. Then we've got a retractable finger down there that needs replacing, and I think the drive chain for that drum needs tensioning. And I did remember seeing along here somewhere there's a broken knife section. No, it's only the guard, broken guard, not the actual knife section. So yeah, we're working through things, getting it ready. Still 2 flat tyres on there that need mending, and the chaser bin still needs a bit of work done to it. Yeah, but we are working on this. I've got a few belts, I've replaced a few bearings on the big girl. Got to tighten up a few belts still, put covers all back on, which all takes time. All takes way longer than you think. But there is some new exciting stuff that we're going to be playing with this year, a bit of new technology. We've been asked to sort of demo and try from FarmWave, which is actually through Agculture here in Australia. They dealers for FarmWave. So yeah, we had them out yesterday. It's not completely set up yet, but they've been mounting some, I don't know if you can see, there's a camera. There's one there. There's one on the other side, and later on will actually be a couple on the front as well. And pretty keen to try this because from what we've been led to believe, it is takes a heap of photos and can, using the latest technology, actually find individual grains on the ground that you may have missed. So that's why you have one on the back of the header, because it'll measure the header losses. So if you knock him off with a reel, or just weather's already got him on the ground, you can see what's coming out there, and then it'll measure them out the back of the machine as well, so you can see if you're walking it through and out the back. So we've been asked to have a bit of a play and give some feedback, so pretty keen to see how that all goes. Yeah, there's just a module up here that we will fit, and yeah, that connects. That's where we connect the ones for the front. So yeah, it's all. It is all actually happening at this stage. So we will see what happens. But yeah, basically it's pretty right. It's pretty ready. Well, I say it's ready. Like I said, guards. There's one more chain to do. But. I've had this header 4 years, and I have been breaking fan belts continuously, one a year without fail, and no one's been able to work out why. Mechanics couldn't work out why, until I had the last mechanic that looked at it after harvest last year said, "Oh, I think it's cracked," but he didn't really know. And the photo he sent was a long way back, and he never actually told us before he left. Anyway, I just got it on a report. That mechanic no longer works for the dealer. Moved on. But yeah, I've been looking, could not work it out. But I will show you what I found. Right, now I've wheeled myself in under the header. We've opened the bottom of the fan cover, because the other day I was just spinning it, and it was going round, and it was going round. And I went, oh yeah, these are all edges, these are all edges. Why is that a fold? That one is folded. That's just a 90-degree bend. That's back on itself. But the 90-degree bend is on that end. So, some pelican in the factory in Belgium, or whoever assembles the fan, put the blade in the wrong way. And it's been like that for 4 years. And obviously that is not balanced. So that is all kinds of exciting for me. I mean, it's just another job and I can fix it, but you pay a lot of money for these machines and you expect them to rock up correct. I mean, like, it's not the only thing I've found on this machine over the years. There were bolts missing, there were nutserts missing. Yeah, things are not aligned. I had pulleys touching other pulleys because gearboxes just were not square, and they're all on slotted holes. You just loosen them and twist them. Some of them dealer found. I'll give them credit. Like they've been pretty good at finding a lot of things. But to be honest, my opinion is they shouldn't have to find all these things. Like, the machine should essentially come from the factory ready to go. But I don't know. I don't know if that's asking too much, but yeah. So anyway, the reason it's all out of balance is because this is back on itself. You can see it's filled with chaff. So I just have to, nothing's actually cracked on the fan, which is good, but I just need to undo it all, flip it around and reinstall it correctly. And hopefully then that'll be the end of my issue. Because yeah, I tried to get a fan belt the other day to have like on hand, spare, none available. Or one. I think I got the last one. So I'm like, well, that's great, because we haven't even started harvest. So what a part's going to be like. But we got there, we got the major job done. I can't remember if I showed that or not, but got the throat elevator. I know I was going to show photos, which I don't think I ever actually did. I didn't actually. So anyway, we got the throat elevator on, back on. I'll throw the photos in now for those that were following along from last time. And yeah, then it's just a bit of grease and check some oils, a couple of gearbox levels that just need to be checked. Throw all the panels on, and we should be hopefully in the paddock in about, I don't know, a week and a bit, depending on weather. So anyway, I'm going to put this down and get back to it, and I'll bring you back if I find anything. Alright, I've got some more. This is actually the next day. I have moved the CR round to our lean-to here, just changing the engine oil. So Jimbo has put all the panels on. We're waiting for a few parts. Got some new chain coming. I can't remember if I said that or not. And yeah, just draining the engine oil. But haven't got the cleaning fan all sorted yet, because when I went to put it back on, when they obviously balanced it in the factory, they took all the load, spread like the big washers, they look like a mudguard washer. They took them all off the fan blades. So the thing was like, well, they took them all off and put some on in different spots to balance the fan, but being that the blade was round the wrong way, now it's all out of balance, so I had to order some, and apparently there's only 4 in India, of all places. So anyway, I've found a local place in Adelaide, and they should arrive today, hopefully. They had some the same size, same thickness, same dimension, and if I need to, well, I will just put pairs opposite each other so that the fan is balanced both sides. So I got a heap of them just in case they are slightly different. But yeah, that's all part of it. So where I'm up to, I don't know, putting stuff in. I think it's, well, looking at the little drain tube, I think it is finally finished dribbling. I've already done the filter. I did that. Well, it's actually still dribbling out. I did that before. I've got a couple of tensioners that I just need to check. Then just need to wash. I think it's a wash, clean all the windows, clean the cab. Yeah, wash everything, and yeah, then we should be right to go. Getting closer. All right, back again. It is now Monday, and I was watching back my clips from the other day, and I got to apologise about all the lines from the sunlight streaming in. My lens was dirty, very dirty, but where I'm up to, got the engine oil done, had my girls, they used the little Makita vacuum up there, and they vacuumed out the cab for me, which was really handy on the weekend. So now I'm just gonna give it a bit of an arm roll and get that all going. So, but she's got engine oil, fixed the fan. I'm just gonna slow down the DFR. And for those that don't have New Hollands, the DFR's in here. It's a big cylinder drum, acts as a rock trap, and also positively feeds the twin rotors. But for pulses, which we are going to start on first, which will be peas and lentils, we don't want it running as fast. I think we slow it down to about 600 RPM, somewhere around there, which is that belt. And this one comes off, that pulley, it's on bolts, you undo it, you move it out to here, and it goes over the top. Put the other belt on. I don't know if you saw that, or I don't really know where the camera was pointing, but we'll get that done now. Everything's all buttoned up. It does need a wash. It's about the only thing left to do. Yeah, basically it is a wash, because it is actually full of fuel. Give it a wash. It did have a grease before it went away. And then I still haven't got my chain, so tighten that one up. The header front down the other end, that's had everything absolutely, it is ready to go. We even ran it up, fixed the drum chain, knife guard, belts, she's all good. So I think, all being well, Friday, we will be into some peas. So we think we might have a 340 back to go on the chaser before then. So I haven't actually finished hooking this all up, but this is actually right to go, apart from it needs a wash too. But I just made my little brackets here. You can see how far the tank had moved on the straps. So I loosened them all off, put the tank back in the middle, got my bracket there which wraps around the sides so it can't move back and forth there now. So that, really all that needs is water. Oh, and I did, because that cart runs through Wi-Fi, which is good. It's got a tablet, or we carry tablets in our tractors anyway for AgWorld and paddock recording. So we put a tablet in our tractor, it Wi-Fi's to the cart for weights, but it also means I can pull it up on my phone, and while I'm reaping alongside I can actually see what's going in the cart, and if my chase bin driver, being my wife, has any issues, I can just sort them while we're going, as long as she's within range, which is easy. It's very, very good. And the only other thing is it does have a joystick for all the functions, which actually is sitting in here, because we were wondering about mounting it. You don't actually need the joystick, you can use through the Wi-Fi, it's just slow to respond. But yeah, there's just a joystick that we mount on the armrest of the 340, and plugs in, will work. So I reckon, all being well, like I said, we will be going Friday, and Jimbo has actually been out desiccating the lentils out here around. Oh, I don't know if you can hear over the wind, but he's been desiccating these lentils out here. We have had a little bit of rain, not too bad. I think we're about 7 mil. not gonna, as you can see, it's not gonna do anything out there. There's a few spots that are still a bit green, but he's trying to do that. But we keep having little skiffy showers come through, but not enough to wash the chemical off, just enough to make him stop for a little while and make it cool. But I think they are talking 32 on Saturday, so that will turn things quickly. So all going well, we should finish the peas, have them all done, and then wait a couple of days and be ready to roll into these lentils at the end of the week. But anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it's not too boring. Yeah, harvest is going to be here soon, and yeah, I'm setting up a few things in the cab. And actually, for anyone that's been around a while, you know that quite often we have a live stream from the cab. That was done originally for my grandparents when they were in the home, so they could watch and see what was going on out the paddock, because once a farmer, always a farmer. But we'll see if we get that all up and running as well. So thanks for watching. Stick around, there'll be more to come.